President Obama has been petitioned to let consumers unlock their cell phones.
So, what are you hoping to hear from the White House?
Well, we're hoping for them to weigh in on this matter in a substantive way. A similar petition was passed during the SOPA protest about a year ago at this time. And at the time, the White House weighed in and said that they thought that SOPA was a bad way to go, the Stop Online Piracy Act. So there's a big opportunity for them to jump in here. This is an issue of property rights. Do you own your own phone? This is an issue of crony capitalism, where two companies ask for the law to be changed to their benefit. And this is an issue of really stifling innovation. And if we're serious about economic growth, we have to have laws that allow for businesses to flourish. And this is a law that's actually going to inhibit innovation.
Why is it a bad thing not to be able to unlock your phone?
Well, this is an interesting situation here, which is that unlocking has been allowed for, I think it's the past 6 years. And unlocking is where you take your phone and you alter some settings on it, and that allows for you to use your phone on a different service provider. And it's incredibly useful for international travelers. It's incredibly useful for our service members who are deployed abroad, and they don't have AT&T or Verizon in Afghanistan, from my understanding. And in fact, over 100 wireless carriers petitioned the Librarian of Congress to keep the exception. And they issued a press release yesterday on how bad this ruling was, which is a ruling that really only benefits two companies, AT&T and Verizon. So I teamed up with Sina Konafar, and him and I have been spearheading this White House petition. And we achieved over 100,000 signatures, which is the new threshold for a White House response. And the window closed on Saturday with 110,000 signatures. So now we're eagerly waiting the response from the White House. The old barometer was 25,000 signatures for a White House response. They upped it to 100,000. I believe we're the first petition to get over 100,000. So getting over 100,000 signatures means that the White House is going to have to weigh in on this matter. We're specifically asking for either a reversal of the decision by the Librarian of Congress or for legislation that will fix this solution going forward.